Well, this gun is new to me. Actually, that's kind of a lie because we traded the Yellow Boy back in I think 1971, somewhere in there, 72 for this gun. And I think there was some cash to boot that went along with that. And hasn't been really shot much since the 70s. So maybe get this gun, give it a chance to do some shooting here, and maybe we can get it dialed in here with some of our 38 loads that we've been loading up lately. These are 125 grain lead cast bullet, and since this has adjustable sights on it, we should be able to do that. Last time it was shot probably with some of the larger Keith 168 grain bullets, I think. So anyway, we'll take this gun out and load it up and see what it does. I've got our gun loaded up here with some of these 125 grain Lee cast bullets, and probably got enough of these things to get our sights zeroed in. If I remember right, this gun is probably shooting 158 grain. That may have been a 358, 311 Lyman mold, or it could have been the 358 429 mold, which is the Keith style bullet. And those are about the only two molds that I had, if I remember right, back in the 70s, and may have been shooting out of a 357 case, in which case I'd have quite a bit of difference in height here, and I'm shooting 21 yards. I expect with this lighter grain bullet, if I was actually shooting the heavier grain bullets, this one should shoot a little bit lower. I'm hoping that as far as windage goes, left and right, I was pretty much zeroed in at that time, so I'm hoping it hits the paper so we can, make some adjustments on our rear sight here and get this dialed in, so eventually maybe we can actually get down there and hit a couple of those cans down there at 21 yards. So, alright, we've got her loaded up here. Let's get this shooting and see what it does. What, 45, 46 years? Yeah, I should just quit here. This is neat. Okay, so I wonder if that first shot was even on the paper, because I couldn't see it in the white anyplace. There's our first shot after 45 years of that gun laying around. It says it's time for me to be shot some. I'm not saying where the next four are going to go, but that's where that first one went. I think it's ready for cans. I should mention too, this gun has about it's got to be over 4 pounds on the trigger pull, so that doesn't make it a whole lot easier to shoot, but maybe I've got some better since the 70s. Anyway, we're going to try it on some tin cans. Let's switch our camera over to those and see what happens. And we will shoot them the rest, because we don't believe in giving them too much of a fair chance. I'm not saying I won't shoot a couple shots offhand, but I think I'm going to shoot those off the rest because I'm still in the process of zeroing the gun. Let's see what that'll do. Well, he's leaking a lot faster than I can. Well, I think I only loaded 5. That's my mistake. Well, I might have been missing that green can. If that's Mountain Dew, and I might not have been missing it. Aluminum cans, once they're full empty of water, they can't tell too well. Take a look at it and see. Well, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's a nick down here, that's 5. I don't know, I think I was hitting it some of the time anyway. This guy here's got one went in there and one over here. I think those definitely got hit down there, so I think that gun's shooting really good. I have no complaints. I'm certainly impressed with this new Frontier, the way it shot for me. It was time to clean this gun up, give him a good nice oiling, and I'll be getting back in his box here where he's been for quite a few years. Now, if I had any changes I want to make on this, I might want to lighten that trigger pull by a pound and a half, somewhere in there. Shoot a little better as far as targets go, but as far as like a hunting gun goes or a field gun, I think I'd leave it right where it is, because adrenaline gets pumping and things, and you don't want a hair trigger. At least I don't out there in those kind of conditions. So great gun. It's got the adjustable sights if I need to, and I see this one has been turned a little bit to the right. A lot of times these guns will shoot to the left right out of the factory, and of course with a fixed sight gun you can't change that very easily, but on this one, if I want to shoot to the right, I can just move that, and I'm thinking that, judging by the amount that's done, we took care of that back in the 70s or last time we shot this, so we're good to go, and happy to see this gun shoot so well. Those with no history of the Colts would know more than I here, but I'm suspicious that the new Frontiers were kind of a result of some of Elmer Keith's work on his 6 guns, because he put had someone put adjustable sights on some of his Colts. So this may have been done. I think this is the 2nd generation, and would be in line with the time frame. Not sure when Colt started making the new Frontier. Probably should do all the research, but we'll leave that for someone else. I can look it up if I need to. Anyway, that's the way this gun shoots, and I didn't have to touch the sights at all. It's doing real well with this 125 grain bullet.